Research is to see what everybody else has seen and to think what nobody else has thought, says Albert Said. In these days of post truth, paid experts produce fake research that gets converted into talking points and memes, then gets repeated on television with paid bills and chills and spread through social media, and when necessary, hammer into the public consciousness through paid advertising campaigns. In such a pressing and complicated situation, Loyola College, with its social inclusivity and yearning for justice, serves as a crucible of ideas, a forum for collaboration, and a platform for innovation towards new horizons. As we celebrate the National Science Day, the Office of the Dean of Research extends the faculty members to come together, share insights, and ignite the spark of inspiration that propels us forward on a journey of exploration and discovery driven by the pursuit of knowledge and the desire to make meaningful and relevant contributions to our respective fields. Esteemed chief guests, Dr. S. Elumalai, Registrar, University of Madras, Reverend Dr. Anthony Robinson, S.J., Rector, Reverend Dr. Boniface Jayaraj, S.A., S.J., Secretary and Correspondent, Reverend Dr. A. Louis Arakiraj, S.J., Principal, Dr. J. A. Charles, Deputy Principal, Revered Fathers, Vice Principals, Dr. J. Merlin Schuyler, Dean of Research, heads of the departments, coordinators of the departments, Loyola Research awardees 23-24, distinguished faculty members and research scholars, good morning everybody. In the rich tapestry of a culture, prayer holds a sacred place as a means of connecting with the divine and seeking blessings for ourselves and for others. Along with our college choir, let us all stand with devotion for a prayer song and for Tamil Thaivaltu, acknowledging the boundless grace that surrounds us every moment.
நீராறும் கடலொடுத்த நிலமடந்த கெளிலொழுகும் சீராரும் வதனமென திகழ் பரத கண்டமிது வெக்கலமும் அது சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறனுதலும் தரித்தலரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழலங்கே தமிழலங்கே உன் சீரிலமை திறம்பியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே. I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. In all my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, and I will sing of the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I'm surrendered now, I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I'm surrendered now, I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. Oh, I will sing of the goodness of God.
So good morning to all of you. On behalf of the principal who is attending a conference, inaugurating conference, he'll be arriving soon. I take his responsibility of welcoming the gathering for this Research Day celebrations on the National Day of Research. I'm happy to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Elumalai, a registrar from the University of Madras. I extend my cordial welcome to our Father Rector, very recent doctor who completed his research in physics under the guidance of ma'am. And celebrating this excellence of research by our own research people is not only, this event is not only to recognize the achievers in research. I consider this as an event to inspire the budding researchers of Loyola College. So in that aspect, let us listen to the motivational talks by Father Rector and guidance from our registrar. And I will be coming again for proposing the vote of thanks. With these nice words of welcome, I welcome Father Rector to give his felicitations.
I deem it my pleasure to welcome Reverend Dr. Anthony Robinson, S.J., Rector, to honor our chief guest with a memento. Honor our chief guest with a shawl. I feel delighted to welcome Reverend Dr. Anthony Robinson, S.J., Rector, to honor our chief guest with a memento. I invite Dr. Merlin Schuyler, Dean of Research, to honor our chief guest with a fruit bouquet. One second. No, we'll give. No. A leader is like a shepherd. He stays behind the flock, letting the nameless go out ahead, whereupon the others follow, not realizing that all along they are being directed from behind. Nelson Mandela. It is with great honor and privilege that I extend a warm welcome to Dr. Elumalai, Registrar, University of Madras, our esteemed chief guest, whose remarkable accomplishments in academics and administrative positions serve as an inspiration to us all. Over to you, sir.
Sir, I'll just introduce us. Sorry. Sorry, sir. 2 minutes, sir. Please, sir. So, very good morning, one and all. We have in our midst a passionate and renowned scientist, a silent and sincere worker, an efficient and powerful administrator, a well-wisher and long-time associate of Loyola, a fine and compassionate human being as our chief guest. Dear everyone, let's put our hands together to welcome Professor Dr. S. Erumalai, Registrar, University of Madras. Professor is also currently Director, Dr. ALM Basic Sciences Development Center, Director, Coastal and Ocean Studies, Professor on deputation currently of the Department of Biotechnology, University of Madras. Dr. Erumalai has a very remarkable research and academic administrative profile as well. He is a Fellow of the Royal Society of Biology, London, a Fellow of the Academy of Sciences, Chennai, member of the Government of India Committee by Ministry of HRD on Swachh Bharat Mission, Government of India Committee by HRD UGC on 12B Status Inspection of Autonomous Colleges, member Government of India Committee by Ministry of Science and Technology, CSIR Scientist Recruitment, and so on. He has served as Coordinator Bioinformatics Facility DBT Government of India and Coordinator Builder DBT Government of India. He is an executive member of Taisal Biotech Park Government of Tamil Nadu, Senate and Academic Council member of the University of Madras. And he is also an academic council. He was an academic council member of different arts and science colleges across Chennai. Amidst all his administrative work, he is a profound researcher. He has guided 27 PhD scholars towards their doctoral degrees. He has guided 42 projects in MPhil, ME, and MTech, as well as MSc. He has received research funding for major projects from government agencies like DBT, CSIR, UGC, DST, DRDO, to the tune of 15.2 crores throughout his span of research career so far, and he has visited about 22 countries across the world. Recently, an article reported on 8th January, not only one newspaper, I think all the newspapers on 8th January 2024 reported that toxins were found in Viranam Lake, and the concentration of a particular toxin called cyanotoxin was way above the WHO permitted levels. And this was reported, studied, analyzed, and reported by none other than the full-time registrar of the University of Madras, Professor Dr. Erumalai. As all of us are aware, currently the Madras University is facing certain crisis situation, but then it is only because of his generosity and the happiness to be with us that Sir readily agreed and consented to be here. Thank you very much, sir, for accepting our request, and over to you. Thank you so much.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். Very good morning. First of all, I wish to apologize. I want to leave to the Honorable High Court for 10:10. I should be there. So that is the reason. Otherwise, I will sit here. I will enjoy whatever is happening here. I am really a hard worker. My passion is research and teaching. That is a witness. Mr. Pandi is my student. My mentor is there, Professor Sakai Raj. So we have a 3 generation of people. Let us come to the business. Honorable Rector Father Louis Arakiraj, Reverend Father Principal, and Charles, Dr. Charles, Madam Shaila, my fellow faculty members, my dear beloved students and research scholars. This is a great honor. This is one of the icon of the city. Loyola College, you don't want to have any introduction or anything. If you say Loyola, even in Delhi, people are recognizing. It's a nationally and globally recognized institution. We are proud of that. You are one of the affiliated college with us. You are more than an affiliated college. You are equal to university. But somehow the British model, we are following the affiliated system. You are fortunately or unfortunately, you are an affiliated college. But you are more than that. You are deserving more than that. Coming to the Science Day, I have a little connection. I am an illustrious alumni of Presidency College, where C.V. Raman studied and he taught there. On his birthday, February 28th is C.V. Raman's birthday. So the nation is celebrating his birthday as Science Day. So I had a chance to interact with his nephew, Dr. Chandrasekhar. They all belong to one family. C.V. Raman and Chandrasekhar and Madam Santa Cancer Institute, they all belong to one particular family. So Chandrasekhar, he came along with his wife, Madam Lalita, to our college when I was a faculty there. So he has described how the family was and how they evolved the scientific temperament, and the entire family is, one way or other, they are involving scientific investigations, research and so on and so forth. That is the classic example was Madam Santa. She was a very good physician as well as oncologist in this country, and she dedicated herself for the betterment of the oncological research and the patients dealing things. So I would like to emphasize 3 things. The country is now, they are giving a lot of advertisement, this and that, hype, everything about Make in India, startup, this and that. You have a hotel shops, chain of hotel shops, like Murugan Idli Kadai, but you don't know how to make better. That is the scenario in India. You have range of startups, this and that, Make in India, Break in India, all that, but you don't have any formula. Whatever you are using, the pen, cell phone, mic, everything, it is not from India except this wood. Everything we are importing from other country, neighboring country or other European country. So what is the reason? We are not spending enough money for R&D, innovations. We don't have proper or proportionate innovations. And the other way, we are exporting our talented people to Europe and other continents. That is one way. The brain drain is happening. We don't have brain gain. And another way, we are not concentrating more on basic research. And even if you are giving some money, that goes for applied research. We thought that IITs are very best institutions. They are producing a white-collar coolies. I don't have any hesitation to say. We, the science or the traditional universities, we are contributing more on research and development. If you look at all other countries, that so-called the developed countries, their GDP around 3 to 6.5 or 7% of GDP they are allocating for R&D or innovation, discoveries, inventions and so on and so forth. But look at India, 0.668%, not even 1%. But look at the size of the population, 1.5 billion going to be. Is it proportionate? No. We are, even if you look at Loyola as an administrator, I have received hundreds of application requests from different parents and different walks of people only for BCom and BBA. They wanted to get the seat to admit BCom or BBA. Not even a single application I received last academic year to get admission in science stream from the so-called different platforms, different stakeholders of the university. So what is the meaning? People are not concerned about research and development or innovations or discoveries. We don't much bother about research and development. You look at Korea, Japan, small countries, they are all concentrating more on innovations, dedicating or allocating more funds on that, policy paralysis. I'm not blaming anyone, this is our system. We are still following the Lord Macaulay's system, producing clerical jobs. That clerical job or the regular job, the monotonous job is going to take over by AI. Artificial intelligence is going to hijack all your employments. The routine jobs like the clinical lab, blood test பண்ணுவோம். இதெல்லாம் now after 10 or 12 years, there won't be any clinical lab or the so-called CT scan and all that. It's all going to be closed. So what I'm saying, we need to prepare a roadmap where we should be for another 10 years or 50 years. How much allocation we have to give to the R&D people. Even if you go to Delhi, even that allocation goes for IITs and NITs, ISER. They thought that the traditional universities are not doing well. But they have to concentrate more on basic science. If you are not concentrating more on basic science or cultivate the basic science or encourage the discoveries and inventions in basic science, the country will end up with empty hand. So we are begging bowl. If you take Professor Swaminathan, he has contributed a lot. When the country got independence, 30 crore people, 30 kodi Muhammadayalan Bharatiyar Banar, 145 crore people. So where are we going to get these food grains and other horticultural crops? Because of these people's efforts. The team of Professor Swaminathan and ICR team, they have done a tremendous job. Jawaharlal Nehru said, everything can wait but not agriculture. If you are a begging bowl, people will dictate the terms and conditions. You cannot buy like arms and ammunition, like food grains. Food grains is a different story. If you are in a stage, if you want to buy a food grain from other country, they will dictate you. So we have to realize all these importance. Dairy development, Professor Varghese Kurian, they are all our illustrious alumni of Madras University. Professor Kurian did MTech and BTech from University of Madras. Those days, engineering education with our university. Professor Swaminathan got from our University of Madras degree. Professor Kalam, all illustrious sons of India, especially in the field of science, C.V. Raman, Chandrasekhar, all of them are from our great university. So this way, we are proud of that. University of Madras is doing good job with reference to basic science. If you look at G.N. Ramachandran, if you take for that matter, G.N. Ramachandran is narrowly missed 2 times Nobel laureate for collagen contribution, another one triple helix proposal, that is discovery. It's all merely some scientific politics. But what I'm saying, if you look at back, even ancient India, including metallurgy, Aryabhatta, Bhaskaracharya, they have done a marvelous job, but we are missed during 19th and 20th century how to translate into the applied area. That we missed. If you look at Ayurveda, we have n number of formulations, Siddha, but we don't have any translational model from basic science to applied. Somebody come here and they looted our knowledge and they are translating into and they are sending as a product to India. That's what happening in every case. In mathematics, if you look at mathematics, if you go to any university in US, one professor must be from Tamil Nadu. அங்கே போனீங்கன்னா ஏதோ ஒரு யூனிவர்சிட்டியில் தமிழ்காரன் ஒரு ஆள் இருப்பான் மேத்தமேட்டிக்ஸ். Iranians and Indians, especially South Indians, are the best people to deal the mathematics. Classic example is Srinivasan Ramanujan, again our illustrious alumni. He has written many page after page and notebook after notebook. Still it is not yet resolved. Some of the derivations or some of his own handwriting materials deposited in our University of Madras library, still we are keeping it as a treasure. We are unable to resolve because we have discussed with various mathematicians. They are just simply seeing and they are unable to resolve that. But he has written many notebooks. It is all available. If anyone wants to see, that is there. So what I am saying, mathematics is the backbone. Those days, Kipi Renda Nutrandu, 2nd century, in Bihar there is a Pingala Ramachandran. He has derived a concept called Fibonacci number. This Fabinesi, Professor Fabinesi came from Italy. He came from Italy during 16th, 17th century. He hijacked this idea. He translated into a Fabinesi number instead of Pingala Ramchandran number. The same thing what Pingala Ramchandran derived and he proposed the concept, he is translated in European way. So this is one classical, like zinc metallurgy, how the ore is separated from zinc. It's demonstrated in Gujarat, Lothal. But somebody is having patent, like Tribala Suranam. Tribala Suranam is patented by Texas A&M. But it is available in Ayurvedic medicine in India. So what I am saying, you youngsters, you are the torch bearers of the future of this country. Not only this country, because science don't have any religion or border or country, this and that. You are the torch bearer. You have to take care of this basic science. You don't mind about money. நீ பணத்தை பற்றி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா பணம் வந்து ஒரு ஸ்டேஜுக்கு மேலே அதிகமாச்சுன்னா அது உனக்கு சுமையாயிரும். நிறைய பேர் டாலரை நோக்கி ஓடுறாங்க, இல்லை இங்கேயே கூட சம்பாதிக்கிறாங்க. பட் யூ நீட் டு கிவ் இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் ஃபார் பேசிக் சயின்ஸ், கல்டிவேட் த பேசிக் சயின்ஸ் and we need to concentrate more on basic science. The country needs. This will enhance our productivity, this will enhance our economy and our GDP, our employability, our future, everything based on our today's research in basic science. IITians and IISER and NITs, they are, I said, whatever the concept proposed by Westerners, they are writing in a textbook or some materials, they are getting some job, routine job, white collar coolies I can say, they are moving away and there is no. Have you heard any IITians contributed in something on basic science? Nothing is there. அப்படி பார்த்தா இன்றைக்கி நோபல் ப்ரைஸ் ஒரு ஐஐடிலையும் ஒருத்தனாவது வாங்கியிருக்கணும்ல, யாரும் வாங்கலை. ஏன்? they are not bothering about basic science. They are bothered about more on applied, exporting the people for the Western needs. They are catering the need of Western needs, not our own needs or even the global needs. It is all more on content, but the IIT's GDP or the share of GDP is 752 crores per annum, especially Chennai IIT. I'm not blaming them, let them get whatever they deserve. But the point is, they are not equally considering the traditional universities or state universities for that matter, or central universities even. Some of the central universities, they are not even having the basic facility. If you go to Nagaland University, I had been all northeastern universities. If you go to Nagaland University or Meghalaya, Shillong, Negu, they don't have the basic facilities. They are still in the growing stage or nascent stage. But name says Central University. But ours is one of the best university in the country. We have 3.59 A++ score according to NAC. According to QS, we are 547 global ranking. But now we are in the, I think, I don't want to describe more on that. So what I am saying, as a science day, as a scientist, as a science administrator, as a researcher, as a teacher, I beg all the youngsters to take the torch, to go further and to do some discoveries for the betterment of the human life or human society or the future. With these few words, I will conclude my special address or whatever the address, because I need to rush up, because in between I got 4 calls. It is all from coach. So thank you once again for the Loyola administration, principal and this Jesuit and rector sir and principal, vice principal, all my fellow faculty members. I had a privilege to be here. I will keep coming. I will be with you. With this assurance, I conclude my speech. Thank you so much.
So, because of last minute changes and all that, now we'll have to honor our principal and secretary. So, I invite Dr. J. Charles, Deputy Principal, to honor Reverend Dr. Anthony Robinson, SJ, Rector, with a gift. I feel elated to invite Dr. Merlin Shaila, Dean of Research, to honor the Reverend Dr. Boniface Jera, Secretary, with a gift. I invite Dr. Madhavan, Head, Department of Physics, to honor Reverend Dr. Louis Arakraj, SJ, Principal, with a gift. I invite Dr. Durai Pandian to honor Dr. Charles, Deputy Principal, with a gift. I invite Dr. Arul Kamaraj to honor Dr. Merlin Shaila, Dean of Research, with a gift. Please be seated. Felicitations. Success is not a one-time event. It is a lifelong journey of continuous growth and improvement. The much-awaited pivotal moment is here for the research awardees. Loyola has a rich legacy in research, embracing the beauty of success at this incredible award ceremony, standing among greatness at this prestigious event, capturing the essence of triumph and celebration, recognizing the hard work and dedication. Today, we have the privilege of coming together to bestow awards upon individuals who have demonstrated exceptional talent, dedication, and innovation. Their remarkable accomplishments serve as a testament to their untiring commitment to excellence and their relentless pursuit of greatness. Without further ado, please join me in extending a big round of applause to the research awardees. I feel elated to invite Dr. Elumalai, Registrar, University of Madras, to honor our faculty members and scholars with awards. Dr. B. Joseph Devadas, Entomology Research Institute. Reverend Dr. S. Maria Pakyam, Entomology Research Institute. Dr. K. Shivashankaran, Entomology Research Institute. Dr. D. Anuradha, History Department. Dr. M. B. Venkata Narayana, Department of Sociology. Dr. J. Judith Vijaya, Dean of Sciences. Dr. M. Jacob, Department of Chemistry. Dr. D. Sandanaraj, Department of Chemistry. Dr. Durai Pandian, Entomology Research Institute. Dr. D. Anthony Xavier, Head, Department of Mathematics. Dr. M. Arakiraj, Department of Mathematics. Dr. Merlin Shaila, Dean of Research. The bold and the beautiful. Dr. J. Mary Linnett, Department of Physics. Dr. Victor Anthony Raj, Department of Physics. Dr. Augustine, Department of Plant Biology. Reverend Dr. Maria Pakyam, Department of Zoology. Dr. J. Merlin Shaila, Dean of Research. Dr. I. Princess, Department of History. Dr. Arul Kamaraj, Department of Social Work. Dr. John Paul, Department of Social Work. Dr. Venkata Narayana, Department of Physics, Sociology, Social Work. Scholars. Who has to do this? Dr. Reena Francie, Department of Physics. Research scholars are invited to receive your awards. Dr. Reena Francie. Ms. Joxy. Ms. Dan Cancius. Ms. Shiny Jerusha. Ms. Sharon Stina. Ms. Finale Brito. All belonging to Department of Physics. Ms. D. Linta. Ms. Anil Singh. Mr. Anil Singh Raj Purohit, Department of Chemistry. Ms. Shiny Jerusha. Ms. Davis Varghese. Ms. Josephine Susan. All belonging to Department of Physics again. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. I feel delighted to invite Reverend Dr. Anthony Robinson, S.J., Rector, to honor our faculty members with the Endowment Awards. Reverend Dr. Reverend Father Razin SJ Award goes to Tirtha Nair, Department of Mathematics. Dr. Indra Rajasingh Endowment Award goes to Anne Maria Baby. Dr. Joseph Madhavan Research Award goes to Annie Cancius. Thank you, Father. It's my privilege to invite Reverend Dr. Boniface Jayaraj, SJ, Secretary, to give NET JRF Awards. Sai Krishna, Department of Commerce. Albin Vimal Raja, Department of Commerce. Dharmendra Chowdhury, Department of Commerce. Francis Joseph, Department of Commerce. Kalesh Kumar, Department of Commerce. Usha Shri, Department of Commerce. Chitra, Department of Commerce. Paul Kirubai Nathan, Department of Social Work. Maria, Department of Social Work. Kabilan, ERI. It's my pleasure to invite Reverend Dr. Louis Arakaraj, SJ, Principal, to give UG Research Park Awards. The Principal Investigator, Dr. Mary Dorothy Anita Sebastian, and her student, Mr. Karthik. Advanced Zoology. Professor Joyce Samuel Dhanraj and his students Samuel Prince and Subhash. Dr. Jerisha Irene Chitra and his students Mohit Golecha, Kishore Gibson, Darun Shankar. Dr. Amali Asha and his students Abhishek Arulswamy and Jashwant. Dr. Judith Vijaya and Prashant Raj. Dr. Jacob and his students Akshay Jaimon, Joseph Satvik, Tamilarasu. Akshay Jaimon, Joseph Satvik, and Tamilarasu, belonging to Department of Chemistry. Dr. Shivakumar and his students Shrikant and Aparajit. Dr. Princess and her students Shivachandru, Jayhari, Vishal. Dr. Agustin and his students Kishore Karti, Naveen Ajay and Sanjay. Dr. Senthil Kumar and his students Hari Prasad, Elil Walan and Ezran Pramod. I feel delighted to invite Dr. Charles, Deputy Principal, to give PG Research Park Awards. Dr. D. Suresh Kumar and his students Peter Patrick and Bonu Daisy. Dr. Rexlin and Adikur Rahman Divakar. Dr. Rexlin and her students Adikur Rahman and Divakar. Dr. Sumati and her students Arun Infant and Naveen. Dr. Kavita Mary and her student Aravind. Dr. Vishwa Rokini and her student Tamil Bharati. Dr. Muthuraman and his student Sandra Wilfred. Professor Nand Kishore Yadav and his students C.S. Yamini, Maria Thomas, Helena Joshi. Dr. Aurikiraj and his student Priyadarshini. Dr. Merlin Shaila and his student Melentia Fredlina. Dr. Victor Anthony Raj and his students Johnny Jairaj and Jensi Rani. Dr. Dinesh Raja and his students Kiran Raja and Praveena. Dr. Arulmuli and her students Jerin and Melvin. Jaren and Melvin. Professor Thiborel and co-students Smith, Valinarasu and Vishwanath. Dr. Arul Komraj and co-student Jovita. Dr. Gladson Xavier and his student Ovia Bensi. Reverend Dr. Louis Zarakaraj and his students Jnana Pragasam. Our principal is getting the award. Dr. Renilda Sophie and her student Bada Rashid. Congratulations, one and all. Please be seated. Marcel Proust says, "Let us be grateful to the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom." It's my privilege to welcome the illustrious and erudite Reverend Dr. Anthony Robinson, S.J. Rector, to felicitate the gathering.
Respected Reverend Dr. Boniface Secretary, respected Reverend Dr. Louis Zarakaraj Principal, respected Dr. Charles, the Deputy Principal, respected Dr. J. Merlin Shaila, Dean Research, the organizer for the Loyola Research Day 2024, esteemed faculty members from various departments who are listed and who had received the awards, a very good morning to all of you gathered here. Actually, I have prepared a speech, but due to the short of time, I only want to reiterate what our chief guest registrar explained to us what's to be done. And he reinstated and reinforced, stating that we are the basic science and we the people have to take the research forward. And I'm very sure that Father Secretary and Father Principal will vouchsafe that the money allotted for our research work year by year is increasing in our budget. And I think that it is our responsibility to take it forward, because I think research is the thing that takes the humanity forward. Without research, the humanity cannot grow. And that is the thing I wanted to reiterate again. And I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Father. Happiness cannot be traveled to, owned, yearned, worn, or consumed. Happiness is a spiritual experience of living every minute with love, grace, and gratitude. Dennis Waitley. I deem it my pleasure to welcome our compassionate and beloved Reverend Dr. Boniface Jairaj, S.J. Secretary and Correspondent, to felicitate the gathering.
Reverend Father Rector, Dr. J. Anthony Robinson, Reverend Father Principal Dr. Louis Argaraj, the Dean of Research Dr. Marilyn Shaila, the Deputy Principal Dr. Charles, the professors and the students. Good morning to every one of you. Good morning. Happy. First of all, let me congratulate all the award winners. Let us give the big appreciation and thanks. Both the staff and the students. Because it is not easy to do research nowadays, because I myself was a researcher. And it is not easy at all. And our professors are conducting research in addition to their teaching work. Just because they are doing research, their workload is not reduced. So they do research and complete the teaching work. So that is why I would really appreciate the professors who are doing an excellent work in terms of research. That's why I want to place on record my deep appreciation and thanks. That is why this year we decided that we make research as one of the priorities, and we made sure that in all the departments the rooms are given for the researchers and the students. As far as my knowledge goes, we have done our best. Maybe one or two still may be pending there, but still most of the departments we have done it. And secondly, there is also a feeling that we are taking only science, but arts also have to be given important. That's also, there's a thinking there. Because most of the time, now we get those days 200% tax exemption was given only to the science departments, because they produced more books, more journals, more papers. So there was a feeling that the arts is being neglected. But this year, because we would like to share with you that we have separate place in the listar. We have strengthened the listar. There is a place where all this the arts faculty can gather there, can have discussion. We have arranged tables, rooms, and a projector where you can project. So it's kind of, we want to have collaborative research, and there is a place, I don't know how many of you may be aware, please, that is meant mainly to boost the arts research activities. And secondly, the lister also is publishing Social Glance, which is a refereed journal. So you can also publish your article there. Like Life, they are publishing Convergence, it's also a refereed journal. So all the things are there to help you to publish so that you can get more projects. So we would like to have, as much as possible, our facilities provided to the staff and the students. As Rector has mentioned, that every year we would like to increase the funding. And last year when we had a meeting, and we were told that the students were finding very difficult, especially science students, very difficult for chemicals, to buy chemicals. The cost has gone up. And at the time itself, I told there was some money left over, please come there. Nobody has come till now. So next year, definitely, we'll try to provide the basic chemicals for you, except the very big chemicals, very costly, but so that the research will be conducted. Secondly, I want to appreciate the students, because it is not easy at all to do research, because when you do research, you don't expect something what is coming there. Something unexpected may come. So you must be prepared. You have only an idea. When you do like this, for example, and in science you want to do some analysis, something. So you before that don't go with a preconceived idea. You can go there, probably this product is expected. But when you come there, some other product will come. Some other product, be prepared. So don't be perturbed because this product is not what we expected. That may be a new product. That your contribution may be new to the scientific world. So be open. That's what mostly for the science, or for arts also. Usually when you want to analyze the data using experiences, don't go with an poor mind, this is what I want. This is what I want. But when the results are coming there, you accept it. So for the research, two things are very important. Truthfulness. Truthfulness to the data. Don't shoot the data according to your thinking. Truthfulness is what? That will only contribute to the scientific knowledge. So there are two types of research, as Dr. Elimale said, applied and scientific, basic. Both are necessary. But for Indian context, what is important is more of applied research to take care of the problems of the people. That is very important. So whenever you want to do research, kindly make sure that your research is socially relevant, that you should help the common person. That should be your idea. This is a wish I would like to make to the students. And at this moment, I'd like to appreciate all the professors and students who are conducting research. May God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Father. The more we feel concern for others and seek their well-being, the more friends we will have and more welcome we will feel, says Dalai Lama. Life seldom gives us a chance to know someone who is calm and composed. It's my privilege to welcome Reverend Dr. Louis Arikaraj, SJ, our principal, to felicitate the gathering.
Distinguished chief guest of the day, Dr. Yelumalai in absentia, Reverend Father Rector, Secretary, Deputy Principal, Dean of Research, dear esteemed research supervisors and guides, HODs, coordinators, officials, and my dear research scholars, awardees, and everyone present here. It gives me immense pleasure and joy and gratitude for all the hard work that each one of us have put in this temple of learning, Loyola, particularly in terms of research. Dear friends, higher education gains its meaning, importance, visibility, not only merely in teaching, but gains its importance because of research. And each one of you here have contributed in elevating Loyola to these greater heights in social research and research in science and every possible manners. And I take this opportunity to appreciate every one of you for your hard work, for your meaningful research. I am sure it will leave an indelible mark as we enter into the centenary year of Loyola College. Each one of you have contributed towards our name and heritage and ethos. Once again, research to be celebrated on this day when we celebrate the National Science Day and Loyola Research Day. We gather here to acknowledge the relentless pursuit of knowledge and innovation that defines the essence of every institution and particularly Loyola. My heartfelt gratitude to every one of you. Your mentorship goes beyond the realms of academic. It instills values of perseverance. Along with research, I'm sure every one of us, both the supervisors and the students, would have learned a lot of values and pursuits for our way of living, quality of life, with regard to logical thinking, critical thinking, patience, perseverance, curiosity, inquisitiveness, leadership skills, critical thinking, so that we move forward in our leadership. Every educator, every researcher should become a leader. Leader with vision, leader with enthusiasm, leader with concrete terms of action plans. And every one of you have contributed to this lot. Dream big, have hope that researchers mark a meaningful difference towards development, empowerment, and growth of not only individuals and not only named for Loyola, but also for the nation building. Let us enter into more and more scientific research in the fields of science as well as social science, so that we create a positive impact, and that will be the contribution from higher education to every least in the society at large. My warmest appreciations to all the research scholars and remarkable achievements. Your tireless efforts, intellectual curiosity, the passion for discovery have enriched the academic fabric of our institution. Each research endeavor undertaken by you not only contributes to the advancement of knowledge, but also addresses critical societal challenge, thereby embodying the Jesuit ideals of service and social justice in creating men and women for others. Let us celebrate. Let us celebrate all these achievements. Let us celebrate all these contributions. The determination and unwavering commitment in academic excellence. As you bask in the glory of your accomplishments, remember that this is just the beginning of your journey towards greater discoveries and contributions to the society at large. I would like to, in a special way, appreciate the Dean of Research and her entire team for planning and organizing this event. Particularly, recently we had the researchers forum meeting, and also we had the supervisors meet, and in culmination we have this research day fitting to celebrate it on the National Science Day. Dear friends, once again I wish you all the best and wish you continuous and consistent hard work and efforts in the pursuit of academic excellence. Great minds discuss ideas, discuss concepts, discuss innovations, but average minds discuss events and small minds discuss people. I wish that we become eminent researchers in the field of both science and social science, so that we become relevant, meaningful, and impactful with innovations and interventions that will aim at transformation of oneself, of others, of elevating Loyola College, and also for the greater good, the global network, and in the nation building. Thank you, and once again, my appreciations to every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Father, for your words of wisdom. Being bold is being firm, sure, confident, fearless, daring, strong, resilient, and not easily intimidated. It means you are willing to go where you have never been, willing to try what you have never tried, and willing to trust what you have never trusted. Mike Cordially. Her dedication, leadership, and unwavering support are a source of encouragement to the research contributions for the faculty members. With immense pleasure, I welcome and I reiterate the bold and the beautiful Dr. Merlin Shaila, Dean of Research, to present the report on research contributions of Loyola.
Thank you, ma'am. Respected dignitaries on and off the days, respected Reverend Fathers, esteemed faculty members, and dear research scholars. This day, the 28th February, as we celebrate the life of a stalwart Chandrasekhara Venkataraman, better known as Sir C.V. Raman, the Loyola Research Day 2024 celebrations assume better significance and pertinence as we proudly step into the centenary year. During the past 25 years or so of research in Loyola, I should say research has flourished by leaps and bounds, and recently we have witnessed the 926th PhD Viva of the college. The 1000th PhD Viva is likely to coincide with the 100th year of our institution. This has been possible due to the vision of the founding fathers, our able administrators, the committed staff members of the past and the present, and an ever energetic and responsible bunch of young researchers. Under the strong leadership and tremendous support of the Jesuit management of Loyola College, the Office of the Dean Research has been working tirelessly to provide an ambience that supports premier research of high standards and social relevance. I am glad to present here below a glimpse of the major activities or initiatives of this academic year 2023-2024. During the July 2023 session, 44 candidates, and during the January 2024 session, 20 candidates registered for PhD program in our college. The current strength of research scholars stands at 335. In August 2023, we received the glad news that the Loyola College Society was granted research approval of 175% tax exemption extension for a period of 5 years from the academic year 2022-23 onwards by the Central Board of Direct Taxes. 9 of our faculty members have been promoted as associate professors from the assistant professor cadre and accordingly have been upgraded in their PhD guideship realm as well, which means they can now guide 6 scholars from the previous 4. One faculty member has been recognized as a research supervisor by the University of Madras. The Loyola management has awarded a total seed grant of rupees 5,60,000 through the Loyola Research Park scheme to 28 faculty members from both the arts and science streams, and 51 students have benefited from it. An interim review of the projects was conducted with the 7 external experts on 13th December 2023, and the projects were ranked accordingly. There are 2 major ongoing research projects to the tune of rupees 51,66,896. One funded by the Science and Engineering Research Board under the Core Research Grant Scheme, and one by the National Commission for Women. We are extremely pleased to note a significant increase in the number of project grant applications, especially from the arts stream faculty during this year. A record number of 60 project proposals worth rupees 5 crores 25 lakhs 23,742 rupees have been submitted to various funding agencies such as the TNSCST, ICSSR, DBT, DST, Tata Power, CPCL, and under CSR schemes as well. A total of 187 publications have been made by our faculty members during this year in Scopus and Web of Science indexed journals. 2 Indian patents have been granted to 2 of our faculty members. Our management has been appreciating the research activities of our staff by way of incentives and honorarium. A total amount of rupees 1,57,250 has been granted towards research guidance and publishing in high impact and quality journals, and also as remuneration for the doctoral committee meetings. A total of 22 PhD candidates have appeared and successfully defended their thesis during this year. An open forum for the research scholars was conducted on 5th February 2024 in the presence of the Jesuit administrators to listen and address the needs and concerns of our scholars. Similarly, research supervisors meeting was held on 7th February 2024. Several suggestions and requests came up and are being carefully considered, and whatever is possible has already been implemented. In the words of Sir C.V. Raman himself, the three-pronged approach of curiosity, imagination, and persistence is the key to scientific discovery. And all our efforts are being focused on building up such research skills in our young minds. I take this opportunity to extend my sincere gratitude to the Jesuit management, especially Reverend Father Rector, Father Secretary, Father Principal, and our Deputy Principal, for the immense support and encouragement to all our initiatives. And I also appreciate our faculty members for their dedicated and committed services. My special thanks to our administrative staff, Ms. Catherine Pradeepa and Mr. Paul Raj, for their immense support. Although there is a separate vote of thanks to be delivered by our Deputy Principal, I take this opportunity and place on record my gratitude to all our research supervisors and scholars who have made all these accomplishments possible. And also, I thank each and everyone who has supported the making of this event a grand success. Thank you.
We, as a bird perched on a frail branch that feels bending beneath her, still she sings away all the same, knowing she has wings. Victor Hugo. I warmly welcome our competent and gentle Dr. J. Charles, Deputy Principal, to propose the vote of thanks.
To begin with, I thank ma'am for assigning this pleasant duty of proposing vote of thanks. I'm happy to do this for one reason, that I'm really very satisfied with the way Loyola has acquired its credits in the field of research. To start my thanks, I must thank all the researchers of Loyola College for keeping the college on top of the list in the arts and science section in the country. We have secured 100 marks out of 100. Applause. But my concern, as I reflect in all the meetings with the management, is that this research that happens in Loyola should be balanced between arts and science. We see more research happening on the science departments, and then a little more thrust has to be given to the field of arts, where we need arts also should join in contributing their credits to Loyola in the side of research. I request ma'am to take care of that one. Particularly shift 2 also, we have to enhance a lot of research ambience in shift 2. Coming to my duty, on behalf of Loyola, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for gracing our Research Day celebrations today. This event serves as a celebration of excellence in research and innovation within Loyola to showcase the remarkable achievements of our researchers and award those who have demonstrated exceptional dedication, creativity, and impact in their respective fields. I am so happy to thank Reverend Father Rector for his words of encouragement, appreciation, Father, that has truly uplifted the spirits of our entire research community. Thank you, Father. We are immensely grateful for your allotment of more money to research in the institution, which has definitely brought the fruits of your investment in research. Thank you for your allocation of more funds to research. I am happy to thank for the Secretary for his gracious presence and inspiring words of encouragement. Father, your commitment to fostering a culture of research, excellence and innovation has laid the foundation for transformative change and advancement in our college all through these years of your service in Loyola College. Thank you for your enlightening address, Father. I extend my heartfelt thanks to Father has left for principal for delivering a very warm and inspiring message to the research people of Loyola. Father's guidance has been very instrumental in shaping the research endeavors of our faculty and students. On behalf of all of you, I thank our Father Principal for his leadership, which continues to inspire all of us. I extend my warm thanks to the Chief Guest, Dr. Yelumalai, who left for a commitment, for delivering a very insightful and inspiring address. On behalf of Loyola, I would like to express our sincere appreciation for his contribution, presence in today's ceremony, and he has added immense value to our celebrations. His words of wisdom and profound insights and invaluable perspectives enrich the gathering, and I thank him on behalf of Loyola. I extend a heartfelt thanks to our Dean of Research, Madam Shaila. Yeah, sorry, Madam. I was for presenting the research report at our Research Day ceremony. Your comprehensive, insightful report highlighted the remarkable achievements and milestones of our research scholars and then faculty members. I appreciate you, Madam. Your dedication in fostering a culture of research excellence within our institution is very commendable. Please continue your good efforts. My hearty thanks to all the award winners and researchers. Your dedication, passion, commitment to the advancing knowledge and innovation have set a benchmark of excellence within our institution. We are truly inspired by your achievements and applaud all your relentless pursuit of excellence in your respective fields. Congratulations once again, and thank you for your invaluable contributions in the field of research to Loyola College. Thank you one and all. Thank you.
The national anthem holds a special place in our hearts, serving as a powerful symbol of our identity and shared values. It's my honor to invite you to join us in the singing of our national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलति तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जाहे तव शुभ आशीष माहे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 जय